Good morning, welcome back. Today we talk about a fletching jig I got from my friend David from Hars in Indonesia. It came packed very well in this box. I only unpacked now the individual parts. Let's see what we get. We get 3 clamps, some small stuff, it was in a nice box. And here this is a fletching stand. Metal, I guess, has a few nail holes so you can mount it somewhere on a board, and has magnets which can be adjusted here with the small wheels, which is very good. And here you have your part where you put the and there we get different diameter inserts for here. Let me show you its features. So interesting is, first of all, so there you have now different diameters: 7.5, 8 millimeters, 7.25, 7.75 and 7. So you have from 7, 7.25, 7.5, 7.75 to 8 millimeters. You can cover all the diameters of your arrows so that they fit nice and snug. You put this in here somewhere over the rainbow like this, and you're ready to go. That's a very neat feature. I like this a lot. The benefit of this tool is that you can fletch one arrow directly with 3 clamps, unlike other fletching jigs we come later. Then these clamps, metal. Not sure if making here the paint on it is useful, because sometimes when you use glue you want to use some alcohol or something to clean. Not sure if this will work, and I'm not sure if the spring load here, the pressure, is enough, but we will see. So you get 3 of them in metal. The nice thing, 7.5 inches will work on it. And then obviously they were simply here mounted on these magnets, and then we are done. So, and you can adjust these ones, of course, accordingly to, but I don't do this now. So, as we all know how a fletching jig works. So you need obviously a knock-in. What would be interesting, because in some fletching jigs they have such a narrow pass that I couldn't fit bigger. Oh, look, this doesn't work already. Sure. But the space down there is big enough so you can even fit a coach knock or something. So one thing you see directly, the way I fletch my arrows usually, I keep here a little distance for my thumb release, and when I take the longer arrows, it doesn't work here. So this distance, no good, but we fletch now a normal one. Fits nice and snug here, then you put it here. Fits nice, yes, centers by itself down there, that's very good. So now you have it. And you take your 3 feathers, and then of course with these markings you can choose now how far away from the back you want to have it. Let's see first how far away are we from the knock. Kind of a 1/4 of an inch, so when I want to be an inch away, I need to go at least here 3/4 of an inch away. So you prepare your, and now you have this marking here, and now I can make all feathers in the same space, which, and the clamp seems to do a nice job. So the strength of holding it in place is enough. Well done. So I don't want to bore you now with fletching arrows. And of course you can use whatever glue you prefer. We use usually tape, because when you want to remove it, it's a little easier. If you want to remove the arrows later, after fletching later from the arrow again, especially for our range arrows, quite beneficial. So we have here the thingy, and we cut this off here. But you know the drill. The only, oops, oh, you need to be careful that you don't move. So because the clamp tension is not that high, so here it's tricky that you don't move your fletching. But yeah, you do it 2-3 times and then you know what it's doing. Now the fiddly part is always getting this red tape off it. If you don't have proper nails, it might take a while. So that's why I think these ones are more made for glue on. Popros. So. But once you do it again, so now you check again that you have all in the same spot here. And then what you can do is, my shaft is in, put the first one here, suck on it, second one here, easy peasy, look at this, huh? And of course, I said it's beneficial if you would use glue, that because then it takes a while until it sets. So you press them on, and that's the whole magic. Then you put them away, and voila, the arrow is fletched. So, look at this. I'm such a good arrow fletcher. So, good. Now, these distance spacers. I like that we have here different sizes for different arrow shafts. That's good. So you're covered with this, that they are nicely aligned. The price of this fletching jig, this is the FF3 Prime X, is roughly 30 euros or $35. I leave a link to Shopee if you're in Indonesia, and a link to his Facebook page so you can get in contact with him just in case you are interested in it. So it's nice made, nothing to complain. I wish the feather clamps strength would be a little bigger. And for the rest, this thing works as expected, works very fast, so especially if you use some glue, which takes time to set, you put your 3 on it, then you can leave it, and all 3 will be done at the same time. Not that you glue it on one feather, then you need to rotate the shaft, you glue the next one, you rotate, you glue the next one. It takes 3 times longer. So this is the huge benefit of this one, which I like. And it's easy to manage, so once you settle everything nice and line it up for your shafts, and then it's really easy going. Nice made. I like it a lot. So, what do I like? First of all, up to 7.5 inches feather length, which is, look, like even these ones would work. Only not that far distance, and then I even could fletch these long custom-made fletchings with it. Second, I like that this is metal, easy to clean. Third, this is a nice base. It's not very heavy, but it's sturdy, so it's very sturdy. You have here a big diameter, so you can fit all your special knocks you might have on your arrows. You have a magnetic solution, which is always nice and wiggle-free and very precise. And 30 euros. Nothing to complain with that. Really nice made. So, what is the competition out? I don't have a lot of fletching jigs. I have a really old one. Look, this is a vintage one. I don't know. Michele brought this once, but they are even, these knocks most probably not working. Look at this. No, it doesn't work. This is really made for Olympic and short fletchings and stuff. But that's a vintage one, and we still have it here. It's nice. No. My competition, what we used most in Malta Archery, what we still use, is the one from Bearpaw, and that's simply because I was Bearpaw reseller, and that's why I got the fletching jig from Bearpaw. Bearpaw, as you see, you have one clamp, and you need to rotate the arrow then. So you have the arrow in, You put one arrow off, one feather on, you put it off, you rotate, put the next one on, you rotate, you put the next one on. Takes a little longer. When you use tape, it's not a big difference. You can make it work. It's very precisely too, because it works magnetically too. Has here 2 magnets. You can adjust everything. That's nice. One downside maybe from the Hars product is that you can only fletch 3 feathers. Here I have the choice of 3, 4 or 5, so I can simply switch here, and then the rotating mechanism now is set to 3. Then I can change it, then it's set to 4 or even to 5 feathers. So I have this benefit here, or I can make 2. Here you can make 2, but you need to reverse the arrow. So that's the one limitation of this, but most people, 95% use 3 fletching, so for this one that's fine. So it's not a big limitation. And as I said, if you want to do only 2, you put it in here and then you put the arrow 180 degree again, and then you have 2 fletchings on it. So you can make 2 or 3. Here you have more options. You can make 3, 4 or 5. Here you have your switch to change that. What I don't like on Bearpaw, first of all, not so easy to mount now simply somewhere on a wood board, but there's a base plate you can buy, and then you can put 3 on them together, and then you can connect the base plates, so you can make a big battery of these ones. That's nice. And you have a different size insert here too for different size shafts. That's nice. What I don't like on Bearpaw, first of all, the length of the clamps, and second of all, they are plastic. And as you see here, sometimes when you use glue, you want to clean it, you start ruining the plastic. Benefit of Bearpaw, you can have them straight or helical. These ones right now are only available in straight, but I guess if many people or enough people will ask, that David will make these ones in a helical shape too. I think it's doable, because you simply need to, before you mount it, put these ones in this slight helical shape and then mount them. So I guess it would be possible in the future. Right now not, so only straight. But this is kind of like a religion. Some like helical ones and some like straight ones. So if you like them straight and up to 7.5 inches, this is good. If you like helical, you need to go for something else. And these plastic ones are very brittle, so we had them at our shop in Valletta, and sometimes when they fall on a tile floor, then the corners directly break off. So not very durable. And even these clamps back there, I had a few of them broken. So it's a good idea, but it worked for us for a long time, so it's fine. The only downside, I said, the length of the fletchings is a bit more limited than here. So, and for the rest, I wait now for a Bitzenburger Fletching Jig, and then we see how this one will perform. So, and that's all I have to say for the Fletching Jig for the FF3 Prime X. FF3 means Fast Fletching 3, I guess, and Prime X because it's a nice name. And with these magnets here, it really, as you saw it, I never did it before. It was the first time now that I tried it. Works just nice. Look, and then no matter which shaft diameter you have, they simply go there. So you can have the thin shafts, thicker shafts. You only need to make sure that they fit here. And then everything is fine, and it's a nice solution. And it is solid. And here with these adjustable screws, you can really, you put the shaft in and then you simply adjust these ones, that they really are aligned with the shaft. You can make them even slightly offset, means you leave the back part a little on the left side and the front part a little on the right side. Then you have a slight offset. It's not helical, but it's slight offset. So you could almost get them helical right now. So it's really easy. You don't need instructions for that, so it's self-explanatory. Really good, really nice. I like it. I said it's roughly 30 euros, $35. I leave a link to David's Facebook page in the description. Get in contact with him, and we know David from this nice Arrow Analyser. I got the new version, and we will test it very, very soon. And he has even a nice cresting jig which I didn't test right now, and it's, I think, roughly 60 euros or $70 something. It's nice. On the other side, when you compare the price, 30 euros, 70 euros, or 60, I think 60, 65 euros for the Bearpaw one, and this one is 30, so you get two of these ones for the price of one. So it really depends what you're looking for. I liked it, but it has limitations. This one I like a lot, makes your life easy, and it works just fine. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching.